So I think everyone agrees that having a single version of the truth or data you can trust for reporting for decision making is pretty much the right thing. But it's surprising how often it isn't the case that finance functions and therefore businesses are operating without that confidence that the data they're receiving and the reporting they're therefore having produced is completely trustworthy. What you'll often find is that before the data turns into reports, turns into decision-making information, it's been touched once or many times, often many times, by human hands. And lots of very smart people manually work on the data to get it into a shape where everyone can start to hope that it's right. What it then becomes is not the data that was produced at the provenance point. A lot of organizations think that updating their finance or their ERP systems will cure that problem. It will cure the need for lots of people to touch their data on the way in, and it will cure the fact that their data is poor. But the fact of the matter is it won't. There's the old cliche of garbage in, garbage out, but it's awfully true. What do you do about that? In order to guarantee you've got trusted data, you need to understand the processes that create it and the provenance points of that data. And therefore, you can understand where the data arises that you trust and ensure that data, those data even, are carried cleanly through to the point at which you are reporting those numbers anywhere. So pause, understand the data in your organization, get to a place where you know and understand what good data looks like for decision making and where that good data comes from. Make sure you put the mechanisms in to gather and move that data to where it needs to be without the need for human hands to manipulate it. And then you've got a firm foundation for something like a new ERP or finance system.